You have a great experience as a stage actress, but it was your first time in front of the camera. First of all, how were you dragged into this project, into Beyond the Hills? And second of all, how did this transition between stage and theater to the set, the movie set, go?
Apparently, Christian saw a picture of me on internet, that's what he says, and he wanted to see me. That's how I got this phone call from the casting director to go to Bucharest for an audition. There I met Christian, and then after a few auditions, I got this part. It is true that I have never done film before, so I had no idea what to do in front of a camera. I was a bit nervous because of that, but I just jumped into it, and I saw that if this character, wanted to come to me, it means that I will find ways of bringing her to life.
The background of the story is based on actual events. Was it relevant somehow to you and to a Christian?
To Christian, probably yes, because that's how it all started. He heard about the story, he knew about it in 2005, he read many things, and then he decided that it's a good story for a film. But mainly we decided from the very beginning that we will base our work on the script, because after all it is based on a true story, but it is not the true story.
Is Christian more like strict, going by numbers guy, or does he give some space for actors to improvise?
It's a mixture of both, because he knows exactly what he wants from you, but he doesn't say it straight. Or at least in my case, because he worked kind of differently with each actor. And in my case, we didn't talk. We simply felt what it was to be done. And this is amazing because it is rare to use this kind of language, of non-verbal language, just feeling when it's right.
Was it like with Cosmina Stratan? There is a huge chemistry between you two on the screen.
It is true. I saw that when I saw the movie. We were both very happy to work with Christian, and we both got very passionate and enthusiastic about the project, so we did our best. But we didn't talk about what to build, what the characters are, what they're supposed to do. We each did our job separately, and we just met on the set and jumped into the scene. So this is how I prefer to work, because I like to look for the character on my own and with a little help of the director, but not with the other actors, because I think each has to think about his own character, and it's already too much to concentrate on other characters also. For me, it's a very intimate relationship between me and my character, so I never let anyone interfere.
What do you think this film adds to this great movie subject of love, in terms of love being related to religion?
The film talks about many things, so many things that it's impossible to sum up to say that it is about love. And it's also about choices. And for me, I think each person from the audience will pick the most important meaning for himself or herself. That's the best part in a good movie, that you have the possibility of choosing your own interpretation and your own sum of meanings that are important to you. For me, if you ask only me as a person, it was important, the part with choices. So I believe that sometimes our choices are strange. And also important for me was the part with thinking with your own brain and feeling with your own heart, not accepting ideas that belong to a system, but without passing through your own personal filter.
It's not my opinion, but the voices can be heard that this movie can be read as an anti-Catholic movie. What do you think about it?
I think the film is very neutral. I think one of the biggest victories that Christian did with this film is that he tried and he succeeded in not pointing out any guilty part, because you can see everybody had really good intentions, but they just saw reality through their own eyes, and the other person's reality was different, and the two realities didn't match. But it is not judgmental. It is not a film anti-church, anti-clerics, anti-anything. It's happening in a religious context, and the religious context influences the characters' choices. But it's not against church or against God.